Tiramisu Manor. My metric number is 2024275098. So today I'm going to talk about female artists in With Me because female artists are not that popular. Try guess who is this? It's Emilie Charmy. If you don't know Emilie Charmy, she was an artist in France early avant-garde. She worked closely with Fauves art like Henri Matisse and was active in exhibiting her artwork in Paris, particularly with the Wheel. She has become an artist again the norm for French women in her day and become a well-regarded artist. She painted still life landscape, portraits and figure painting, unusual for a woman at the time. She made a number of paintings of nude women in poses of sexual abandon. Charmy's initial work was Impressionist and Post-Impressionist painting. As her career evolved, she was influenced by Fauvism and the School of Paris movement. Influenced by other artists at that time, such as Matisse, she integrated Fauvism technique into her painting, as seen in a woman in a Japanese dressing gown. As a result of experiment with color, thickly applied paint and seemingly crude brushwork, she produced a series of bold and technically innovative paintings. Concerning women in Japanese dressing gown, Charmy adopted them, which also appeared in work by Matisse, Camus, Derain and Marquis from 1905. Shortly after, Matisse's wife had purchased a Japanese kimono and possessed in it for a member of the group. Their composition featured the perfect and conventional image of femininity, with all of its decorative and oriented primitive reference. Charmy's depiction is a significant contrast, as her subject, despite her oriented dressing gown, is represented as a modern woman without the ornament or coiffed hair. She assumed an almost heroic standing pose in the center of the canvas and stared out somewhat disconcertingly directly at the viewer. She seemed to stand out rigidly against her domestic interior and rigidity, which is emphasized by the use of bright color outline in the dark brushwork. In the 1910s, Bertha Will began inhibiting her work. Her style evolved again during that decade, this time to that of the School of Paris. Her work became increasingly respected by art critics such as Louis Boussel, who in 1921 described her as one of the most remarkable women artists of our time. Recognizing the difference between Charmy's work and that of the stereotypically refined feminine artist, writer Roland Douglas said the same year that she seemed like a woman and painted like a woman. Women artists were generally banned from art studio or academic during sessions with live models. So many women painted Burgess' life by default. Yet Charmy was exhibited and interested in painting female model and prostitutes, including expression of women's sexuality. Women artists were generally banned from art studio or academic during sessions with live model. So many women painted Burgess' life by default. Yet Charmy was exhibited an interest in painting female model and prostitutes, including expression of women's sexuality. Such images of women are common among male artists such as Diva, but were rare among women artists. Most women artists were interested in painting an idyllic view of women and their children. Despite Charmy interested in using female model as subject for her painting, she avoided the mother and the child theme that was become increasingly popular, especially with contemporary artists like Mary Cassatt. In 1921, Charmy has a solo exhibition at the Gallery d'Ouvres Art and show painting of flower women and female nude. The show caused quite a stir in Parisian art scene and sparked a number of critical issues concerning feminine art. The show was organized by Count de Toulouse, who has discovered her at Bertha Will Gallery in 1919. Around 1922, Charmy met Charlotte, who she befriended Charlotte at the time. At the height of her popularity, wrote the introduction text for the catalogue of major exhibition of 20 pictures by Charmy, held in 1922. The same year, Charmy participated in another major exhibition at the Styles Gallery on the theme of the female nude. which included painting by Igres Delacroix, Corot, Manet, Renoir, and Royals Matisse, and catalogue preference by Louis Vuitton. Later year, in 1926, another major solo exhibition of Charmy work was held at the Gallery Barbezenges. She exhibited her work less frequently in the 1920 and 1930, but has a number of patrons and collectors who supported her work. Charmy met painting when she has been at her villa at Aubigny-sur-Seine, according to me between 1926 and 1930. View of the Seine and Aubigny, which is at Musée de Grenoble and Bank of the Seine. She also painted still life nude and self-portrait in the 1930s. Charmy was a member of and exhibited her work at famous artists modernists. After the war, Charmy exhibited less often than she has at the height of her career, but she continued to paint into her 19th.